Okay, I'm doing some more throttling testing with some different games, hopefully that are a little bit more CPU intensive. Right now we're looking at Overwatch. This is on the Pro 6. And I will also do the exact same testing on the Pro 5 as well. In order to make this a semi-fair comparison, I'm waiting till the computer is fully saturated. So right now, the clocks have dropped to this 17.5 watt area. It's floating between 16 and 17 TDP, which for some reason in this game that's as low as I'm seeing it go. It's not going anything. It's not going any lower than that, even though I've let it sit here for about half an hour. So it really seems to be able to maintain that 16 to 17 watt range pretty decently on the Pro 6. But got my settings pulled up. It's in windowed mode, 1600 by 900 rendering, low settings, no limit on FPS. And to make this fair, what I'm going to do is go into training and just go through the tutorial. And I'm going to do that at the same time on the Pro 5 and just play those back at the same time and kind of compare frame rates. So in the menus, it does cap the frame rate, but once we start playing, it won't be capped anymore. That's just kind of an Overwatch thing. So here we go.
Hello, Soldier 76. I am Thea. I will be guiding you through the Overwatch training program. Now, where is she?
Wait for me! Hiya! Tracer here!
Let's get started. Please use your controls to look at Tracer as she moves around the room.
Over here!
Excellent. Now watch Tracer run to the center of the room.
Here I am!
Let's go over the basics of movement. Follow Tracer as she moves around the hangar. Continue following Tracer. Keep following Tracer. Excellent. Jump up onto the ledge and go through the blast door.
Bye!
Welcome to the target range. Please proceed to the highlighted area. Let me walk you through the basics of combat. Your portrait is displayed in the lower left corner of your screen. That's you, Soldier 76. Next to it is your current health. If it reaches 0, you die. Your primary weapon is your heavy pulse rifle. I'll get you something to shoot at. Aim through the crosshairs in the middle of the screen. Hold the forward trigger button, then fire. Nicely done. You can also strike a target near you with a melee attack.
And that's probably good.
Next to the training box.
Okay, guys, I don't know what to think of this.
Sometimes it's easier to hit
The only thing I can think of is that maybe the cores are.
next to the training button and strike it with the melee.
I guess what I don't understand is how.
Sometimes it's easier to hit an enemy with melee.
I don't understand how the frame rate's lower. Maybe it's because it's a dual core device. Maybe it's more optimized
Sometimes it's easier to hit
on quad core. That's a definite possibility. Clock speeds could be an issue. We'll have to compare the footage, but I'm kind of stumped on this. But really interesting result. We've basically shown that in Overwatch, the HD graphics 620 is better than the HD graphics 640 on the Pro 5. Don't know why, but Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm not sure what to think of this one. I've repeated this test a few times and it seems to be accurate. So the only thing I can think is that the quad core really makes that much of a difference for this game because it can use the CPU power. So interesting result here. Okay, so in a last-ditch attempt to figure out what is going on with these machines, I've loaded up Minecraft, and I just want to show you that the video settings are set exactly the same. VSync off, full screen off, fancy, all the same settings. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to load up a new world with the exact same seed. So we're going to say ABC, and over here ABC, and we are going to create new world. So you can see the Surface Pro 6 is quicker at this with the quad core. We should be in the exact same world. There we go. Just need to make sure we are lined up. We got 2 flowers and 2 flowers. And as you see, very similar, super similar graphical results. See if I can, let's both look at this tree. Maybe at this foliage. See if we can get the graphics rate to reduce. Right now they're both using the exact same wattage, which is crazy. And we're now seeing something really strange, and that is the fact that the Surface Pro 6 is outperforming the Surface Pro 5 in this test. I'm not sure how, because they're using the same wattage. In fact, the Surface Pro 5 has used more wattage than the Pro 6 at times, but they're roughly the same, but the Pro 6 is outperforming it. Now I really don't know how to explain this other than the fact that the quad core may be doing something that improves the situation. I really don't understand why this is the case, but it seems that the Surface Pro 6 620 in 2 out of the 3 games that I've tested now outperforms the Iris 640 graphics on the Pro 5. I don't know why. It really doesn't make sense to me because it's pulling more watts over here, but it's getting 49 frames per second here and 59 frames per second on the Pro 6. So that is super interesting. In fact, I'm so confused by this, I may just have to start up my Tomb Raider benchmark again and see if something is wrong with my Pro 5, because I really don't understand this at all. So I guess let's go ahead and try that right now. Go ahead and quit game. You can see that I'm using the exact same power settings. It's not the power settings fault. They're both set to best performance. So I'm going to go ahead and load up that Tomb Raider benchmark right now and see how in the world this is even happening. Okay, I haven't shut down the machines or anything, and I'm just going to go straight into this benchmark and see if our results are the same that we saw on my previous video, because something is not adding up. Okay, this game, the Pro 5 is winning. Okay. That is what you would expect to see. Okay, there it is. Interesting result. Okay, there you have it. Nothing's wrong with my Pro 5. It is simply the Pro 6 with its quad core is more efficient playing those games despite having a worse graphics processor. So actually a super astounding result for Minecraft and Overwatch. The Pro 6, even with the 620, is beating the Pro 4. I did not expect this at all. So really interesting result. I'd like someone else to maybe confirm what I'm seeing here, because this is kind of crazy. But anyways, wow, I'll have to continue testing, but this has been a really interesting result.